Hello everyone and welcome to Panorama Malta. My name is Paul Attard and I'm here to show you around the Maltese Islands so that you can get a great idea of what there is to see and where to go when you visit. So today we're going to take the bike out and we're going to go over to the other side of Mellieha. We're going to be driving down the Mellieha bypass, down past Popeye Village to Adira Bay, along the beach and up the other side towards the Red Tower, and then down to the ferry port at Cirkewwa. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so here we are at the top of the hill. We're going to be riding down to the roundabout and we're going to be turning left, which will take us on to the Mellieha bypass. Okay, so we're riding down the bypass, and if you take a look over to your right hand side in the distance, you'll see a great view of the Sanat cliffs on the island of Gozo. There's a couple of really tight bends on the bypass here, so it's bad enough on the bike. You just have to take care when you're driving the car. Okay, a great view of Mellieha Bay in the distance, and we're riding down the hill towards the turn-off for Popeye Village. Okay, so here's the turn-off for Popeye Village, just on the left. If you want to take the left and head up there, it's quite an interesting day you can have with the kids. And nearing the end of the bypass here, we'll be coming down to a roundabout. If you turn right here, you can head up the hill back to the old town of Mellieha. But we're going to be turning left and we're going to be heading along the road that goes past the beach and then up the hill the other side. Coming up to another roundabout here. So if you need to turn back to Mellieha, just go around the roundabout and head back. But we're going to be going straight on. We're coming to the north end of the beach and we're going to be heading up the hill. If you do need to get back down to the beach, you have to go all the way to the top of the hill here, and there's another roundabout. Go all the way around the roundabout and head back down. So this is known as the Marfa Ridge, and as we get to the top of the hill, you're going to get a glimpse of the Red Tower. or its real name is St Agatha's Tower, and that's been there since about the early 1400s. So here we go, we're going straight on here. Now if you're going to the Gozo Ferry, it's best to just follow this road down and then take a left at the roundabout at the end. But we're going to take a little detour. So once we get up here, we'll be heading down the other side. And we're going to be taking a small lane that's on the left hand side and heading off towards Paradise Bay. Here we go. Now this is a pretty traditional Maltese lane. In this case it should be a one-way road, but we'll find out a little further along that that's not always the case. And there you have it. I wonder where he's going. So now we're heading down the hill a little bit, and just in front of us and off to the left is the car park for Paradise Bay. That's always worth a visit. It's an out of the way bay, doesn't get it crowded, so if you get a chance to visit, I highly recommend it. Great view of Camino in front of us, and behind that is the island of Gozo. If you're heading back towards Mellieha, you take a right, and if you're going to the ferry port, you take a left. And the hotel in front of us is the Paradise Bay Hotel. And off to the right hand side is the Gozo Ferry terminal, and that's our destination. If you're coming down to the terminal to catch the ferry, then it's usually best to stay in the left-hand lane here. And as we come round the corner, you can see the bus terminus, and then a little bit further down on the left here is the ferry terminal. If you're going by car, you drive in there, and the attendants will show you where to line up and wait. Now we're heading down to the kiosk at Cirkewwa. If you have 5 minutes and need a coffee, I highly recommend the kiosk. And in front of us is the kiosk to catch the ferry over to Camino. So here we are. Okay, here we are. Here's the Gozo Ferry. Things to remember about the Gozo Ferry is if you get onto the ferry on the Malta side and go to Gozo, you don't have to pay, but when you come back from Gozo to Malta, then you pay.